Ever noticed how your hand unlocks your phone before your mind even decides to? You tell yourself it's just for a minute, but that minute always disappears. It's not an accident, it's design. Because your brain isn't checking for updates, it's searching for validation. Every heart, every comment, every red bubble releases a spark of dopamine that whispers, "Someone noticed you." And that single chemical hit is enough to keep you coming back again and again. Social media doesn't run on technology alone. It runs on psychology. Every sound, every color, every scroll is carefully built to pull your attention deeper. Those little red dots aren't random. Red triggers urgency. The swipe motion mimics a slot machine lever. Every refresh gives your brain the same unpredictable reward pattern that keeps gamblers hooked. You never know what post or message will appear next, and that uncertainty becomes irresistible. You're not addicted to your phone. You're addicted to the feeling of maybe. But the real manipulation isn't just in the design. It's in the way it shapes your identity. Every time you post, your brain watches closely. It studies what gets attention, what earns likes, what draws silence. Then it starts adjusting who you are to match what performs. Without noticing, you begin curating yourself. You filter, edit, and speak in ways that attract approval. Psychologists call this identity conditioning. Your mind quietly learns, this is who people like me as, so this is who I'll be. That's why when a post doesn't do well, it hurts more than it should. It's not the content that failed, it's your reflection that feels rejected. You're no longer chasing connection, you're chasing confirmation that the version of you the world sees still matters. And when you're not posting, you're scrolling. Not because you're curious, but because you're avoiding. Stress, anxiety, loneliness, boredom, they all push your thumb to that screen. Social media becomes your emotional escape hatch. You don't open it for joy, you open it for relief. You scroll to fill the silence you no longer know how to sit in. Stillness begins to feel uncomfortable. You grab your phone at traffic lights, in waiting rooms, between sentences, any moment where your brain might have to be alone with itself. Over time, this constant stimulation rewires your emotional tolerance. Your brain gets used to instant hits of novelty. Real life starts to feel too slow, too quiet, too empty. Conversations feel long, moments feel dull. You crave that next flicker of excitement, and it's always just one swipe away. Here's the part most people never realize. Your brain can't tell the difference between watching and doing. When you see someone achieve something online, a success story, a transformation, a new car, a perfect trip, your brain releases dopamine as if you accomplished it. It's called vicarious reinforcement. You get the pleasure of progress without taking any real action. That's why you can spend hours watching motivational videos, feel inspired, and still stay stuck. Your brain already felt rewarded, so it doesn't push you to move. You feel mentally exhausted, but physically unchanged. You've consumed achievement instead of creating it. And that constant flood of stimulation comes with a hidden cost. When every emotion can be escaped with a scroll, you lose the ability to regulate feelings naturally. Frustration, sadness, boredom, they all start to feel unbearable without distraction. Your brain learns to depend on noise to feel okay. That's how silence turns into discomfort, and attention turns into addiction.
But here's the truth that changes everything. Your brain isn't broken, it's programmable. The same patterns that trapped you can also free you. Start small. Give your brain real-world dopamine again. Finish one small task, something you can see and touch. Call someone you care about and listen without checking your screen. Go for a walk without headphones. Learn something that challenges you instead of entertains you. Each of these moments tells your brain, This is what real reward feels like. It's slower, quieter, but infinitely more powerful. At first, it won't be easy. You'll feel restless, like something's missing. That's withdrawal, the silence your mind forgot how to love. But stay with it. Bit by bit, your attention starts to heal. You begin noticing the world again, the air, the faces, the small details that algorithms can't replicate. And that's when you realize something profound. You were never addicted to your phone. You were addicted to escaping yourself. Social media isn't evil, it's powerful. And power isn't dangerous until it controls you. The apps on your phone are tools, but tools can build or destroy depending on who's holding them. So the next time your finger hovers over that icon, ask one question. Am I using it, or is it using me?
Because the moment you ask that, you've already started to wake up. You take back a little of the attention that was stolen, a little of the focus that was sold. And in a world that profits from your distraction, being present is the most rebellious act there is. If this message made you stop and think, then do one small thing before you go. Hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and tell me in the comments what part hit you the hardest. And if you want to keep learning how psychology quietly shapes your habits in your life, subscribe right now, because the next video will help you see your own mind in a way you never have before.